Can anybody understand any English here? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay, I'm just being silly there. This is Paul Westbrook through Cineplex Cinema Picks of the Week. Yes, my name is Paul Westbrook, and I am your host. And that little dialogue I was quickly doing there was from the movies called Rush Hour. Yes, Rush Hour, where East meets West. The fastest hands in the East meets the biggest mouth in the West. And Rush Hour was one of the funniest comedies made of all time. And it's a very humorous one about a Chinese detective. He goes to Los Angeles, meets the detective from L.A. The one for the Orient is Jackie Chan. The L.A. one is Chris Tucker. And you got comedy and you got action. And basically they have to save a Chinese diplomat's daughter who's been kidnapped. And of course the FBI doesn't even want any help. So he goes to LA, gets involved with this fast-talking LAPD detective, and who's actually recruited to babysit him, in a sense, like babysit, like just keep an eye on him. But anyway, it's a lot of culture clash and temperament, but the two of them manage to get together, and they make a hell of a team, and working together to take down this evil terrorist, or these criminals that have kidnapped the diplomat's daughter. And they can't tell you what happens because you have to see the movie, so I don't give spoilers. But if you like action and you like a little bit of comedy that's going to make you laugh your butt off, then this is one of those movies you absolutely have to see. My friend Gino DeFruzia has actually seen this movie with me, and we both laughed at it, so I guess he liked it. And so I'm recommending it to you folks, and anybody who has seen it. I'm sure you guys have all loved it and enjoyed the movie, and there it is for you, Rush Hour. And it was so popular that they actually did a sequel. Yes, Rush Hour 2. And Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan are back together again. Once again, it's the two detectives. This time they actually go to Inspector Lee's home country and go to Hong Kong, and they have to deal with the organized crime network and the triad, as well as a deadly female assassin that's after them. And again, you got the usual comedy bits with the constant bantering between the two main characters. And to add, you get all the non-stop action that you would expect out of the Rush Hour movies. So, yeah, if you like the first one, get the second one, because two heads are better than one. And then recently I watched Rush Hour 3, which again you have Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan once again playing the two detectives that are put together in unfortunate circumstances because they have to deal with crime and criminals and stuff. And a lot of humor is in this one. I think this one was one of the funniest ones that I'd seen, because they have a real funny bit in a martial arts, like a karate school. There's a scene down there that's just absolutely hilarious. And this one takes place in Paris. So you actually get to see Paris, the Eiffel Tower. You get to see a lot of the town scenes as well, which was really good. And of course, they have to deal with all these criminals again that never seem to stop trying to make their lives miserable. But it's another really good movie. I think the formula might have been running out by that point, because after 3 films you think, okay, they've done these films, it's time to maybe call it quits. But they actually have confirmed, and I did check it on Wikipedia, that there's going to be a Rush Hour 4. Yes. Now don't quote me on it, but this is actually something I found out not too long ago. They are planning to do a Rush Hour 4. And Tucker and Lee have actually been talking a lot about the script for doing a Rush Hour 4, which I think would be good. If people like the series, why not have it continue? So there it is, Rush Hour 3. And speaking of rushing, I hope I'm not rushing you, but I hope that you can, once again, like and subscribe to the channel. Send your comments, criticisms, mostly comments, good comments, because I actually like to have that. And remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Yes, I mentioned that. And I hope to see you very soon at the movies. I'll be seeing you at the movies. Bye for now.